Sorry. Your hand, my hand, our hands. Your hand, my hand, our hands. Unity concept.
One day, I was eating a bun at the time. I felt enough when I had eaten a half of that. The remaining half, I threw it away and followed my way back in the canteen. On my way back, as soon as I was stepped on the piece of bun I took my leg away and noticed one man trying to carry it. But he could. He asked his friend Ants to join him to carry it. And finally, they did carry it. So, good morning everybody. Dear Incarnation Board of Brothers, dear sir, dear parents and my dear brothers and sisters. And is the best example we remember when we think of the unity and collectiveness. Ants never isolate any single ant at the danger situation. They work hard collectively to get rid from a danger together as a family, together as a team. But when we think of us, can we ever become like ants? No. Because unity among humans is a dream which never becomes a real. For example, consider you and your next door people. The audience, please raise your hands if you haven't had any conflicts with your next door people. Anybody? You see, you have proven that. You all have conflict with your next door people, which means you are not collaborating. If you can't maintain healthy relationship, at least with your next door people, then how can you work collectively to build up the nation? This is why Sri Lanka is still a European country. Now, what we need is the unity among nations, the unity among religions, the unity among ethnic groups. You are sitting here by keeping shoulder to shoulder, hand to hand, representing multicultural, multi-religious society. Let's be like the ants who follow unity. Let's be like the sons and daughters of one mother and one father. For that, give your hand to my hand to make it our hands. Thank you.
Santisha Beharani, your invaluable limited time. Your invaluable limited time, Santisha.
Think a football team plays for the FIFA World Cup final. It will be the most dangerous and most invaluable 2 hours in their life. These 2 hours they can't take by money. But if they defeat, they will go in their whole life. Sometimes means everything. There's only one thing in our lives that you are never required once it's gone. I'm not talking about money, I'm not talking about material items. Can you guess what I'm talking? Good morning, dear impartial board of judges, my dear parents, my dear brothers and sisters. These little minutes you will never get back. You are breathing air you will never take in again. Time is all we have in this moment. Time is very precious. It is the most wonderful and practical thing. Time is the school in which we learn. Time is the fire in which we burn. My point is that there is no moment more important, more valuable than right now. Not in a week, not in 30 years when you plan to retire and relax. Right now. See, we all have this mentality that the future is going to somehow mean more than the present. If we suffer now, that we will save the best in life for some other time. But the reality is we don't get younger. Allocate your precious time to work and do things that you make feel today is powerful. Create a plan and move. Go. Step out of your head and into the real world. Time is running continuously. We can't stop the time. You cannot tell time to wait for your instructions. So, we all should learn how to manage our time. Can you manage your time? Think about it. A flower can be planted anytime during the year. But if you want to get a plant with beautiful and colorful petals, so you should supply enough water, soil and sunlight. Until you value yourself, you won't value your time. Until you value your time, you won't do anything with it. Life goes by quick. Less time is gone forever. How many minutes, how many seconds do we waste time doing nothing daily? Find time to better yourself. When we look around history, we can see lots of great people achieve their goals by using their time valuable. So, we should manage our time. Moreover, there's a saying that if you waste your time, time will waste you. Only this line is enough for you to justify how important and valuable time is. We should use our time for our goods as well as the goods of others. Time is slow when you wait. Time is fast when you are late. Time is short when you are happy. Time is endless when you are in a pain. Time is a currency. Be careful how you spend it. Thank you.
Never give up. Never give up. Never give up.
I think I am a failure. If I think I am a winner, yes, I am a winner. Good morning, Nippon of Board of Judges and my dear parents and my dear sisters and brothers. I get some example. One day, my maths marks is 25. My parents are dead. Why Binupa? Why? My maths are also dead. Why Binupa? Why? After week, I plan. I make a timetable. I make 10 of maths papers. But my now also maths mark is 40. Third term, my maths mark is 100. How? I doesn't give up. I again and again try. Always my marks are 100. You think about Cristiano Ronaldo. His father doesn't have any cars, but he has now how many cars? I can't so count it. I think thousand of cars he has. Yet Mr. Beast, he is 0 subscribers and he is the best. He has most subscribers in his YouTube channel. Then we get Thomas Alva Edison. He tried 999 times. He doesn't give up. Now we not in doubt. You think the people's all are think we not a failure, but I think I am a winner. You think the main thing and the best. The people always telling he is not good, he is not bad, he is not good, he is not bad. People are like all people are come our profit. He think he is a good. Yes, I go and talk with him. Some people are a winner type. Why? He think rich people and poor people. Why? The poor people are very good people. Rich people all have so many problems. Some people talk him and give 500 lakhs and you doesn't give 500 lakhs, I kill him. No problems in poor people. Why? The people are good. The people are bad. You think you give up something, then I get a 25 marks. I give up, always I get 25 marks. Now you think I get 100 of marks for maths. The people are surrounding of timing and timetables. Why? The main thing about the world is a ball. We in Sri Lanka presidents also like joggers. Why? He is the main topic in Sri Lanka. The failure is the impact of learning. Thank you.
General means don't follow others, be yours. Don't follow others, be yours. General means.
Most of you think that life is like an ice cream. You should eat it before it melts. And the ideology behind the ice cream is selfish and enjoying. But I would say life is like a candle. Because it produces light to others until it melts. And the ideology behind the candle is selfless contribution. So, good morning, impartial board of judges, dear parents and my dear brothers and sisters. There are two types of people in this world. Who are they? Bill Gates once said, if you born as a poor person, it is not your mistake. But if you die as a poor person, it is your mistake. I am going back to my first statement. There are two types of people in this world. Who are they? They are winners and losers. Every one of us like to live as winners, but the way we used to be winners is different. The attitude, passion, dedication, they all are totally different to each other. We should understand the person, the unique person inside us. And every day I am getting new experience. Let me share one of them. When I was in grade 7, there was a term. I was answering for my science period. Then one of my friends whispered me, "Hey Jim, what is the answer for question number 7? Then I told him, it's A. When I told him it's A, he told, it's not A, it's C. I told him again, it's A, but finally I took C because he is the best student in my class. After the results came, I saw the answer for question number 7 is A. Then I realized that I should not act as a follower. I should not be a follower. Man, raise hand. Who sings songs in the bathroom? I think most of you sing songs in the bathroom. You sing songs in the bathroom, but I do exercise in my bathroom. Because I am not following others. And what happened? If I started to follow a role model, I can't do the things he can't, and I can just only do the things he can. And there are many things that you have, but I don't have. And there are many things that I have, but you don't have. And don't chase people, be yourself. I don't care what people say of me. I'll just be happy. I'll just be real. I'll just be myself. Just me. I don't follow others. I follow my orders because I am my own boss. And it is not selfish to put yourself first when you get time for yourself. So don't follow others, be yourself.
Himasha Samarajit, your time is now. Your time is now. Himasha Samarajit.
You all may have heard the ticking sound of the clock. The clock is ticking all through the day. 24 hours, 365 days, the clock is ticking. This says the time is running. Good morning, dear impartial board of judges, dear sir, dear parents, and dear brothers and sisters. As I said at the beginning, the time is running. Once it is gone, we can never take it back. Normally, the lifespan of a person is about 80 years. The time is little and life is short.
The problem with us is we waste our time for unnecessary things. And also we think that we have time. No, we don't have enough time. Because we can't predict our future. We don't know whether we will die today or tomorrow. We don't know when we will die. But surely we know that one day we're gonna die. So, we can't say we have enough time. The time is limited. So, you have to practice good deeds, wholesome qualities. You have to collect something that makes you happy at the deathbed. Stop doing evil things, bad things, unwholesome things. And also, don't wait until the right time comes. Most of us wait until all the problems switched off, but it never happens. Don't stay until right time comes. As students, we all study for the exam, but most of us procrastinating our studies until the perfect time comes. Don't do that. It will bring you a huge problem at the future. And if we talk about the ones who's doing spiritual exercises, they are also waiting until the perfect time comes. They think that when they were old is the perfect time to do spiritual exercises. But it's not, because we don't know when we will die. So the best thing is start doing spiritual exercises at childhood. Stop procrastinating works. It will bring you a huge problem. And I will ask like that. There are so many successful people. There are so many people that get amazing goals. What's the difference between those people and us? The difference is they use their valuable time for good things. They use their valuable time for invest something for their lives. But most of us use our time for waste and by doing unnecessary things in social media and finding gossips. So the difference between those people and us is those people use their valuable time for good things, but most of us use this valuable time for waste. Change your life. Don't waste your valuable time. Instead of that, develop your time. So this is your time to make a change in your life. Thank you.
Neptune Shamil. He always smiles. He always smiles. Neptune Shamil.
It's a mountain part. First. Did my mom says, stop barking! You're sounding is all my old village! Even though my voice was like barking, my partner in the mirror said that I was a singer. Good morning, my dear Pastor Board of Judges, my dear sir, my dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. Please raise your hand if you do sing songs in your bathroom. If you do so, you are a man of this generation. But anybody there whose gym is in the bathroom? Yes, I'm a kind of person whose gym is in the bathroom. But a first singing competition I faced in my life, I was sent out of the hole. The judge says, yes son, you have an excellent voice. So don't go. I understood it. I was loser. We should go and and went in front of the mirror. I asked myself, is it so? Is it like a bargain when I was singing? Then the person in the mirror smiled at me. Whatever, he's the only person who is given a smile and joyful laugh at all times. At me, I understood it. I was a great singer. People who hear it, hear it wrong way. I kept on practicing and practicing. Finally, I ended up being a member of the college music band. My dear singers in the bathroom, you are just like a diamond of the rough. You don't know what you can do until you try it. So keep on trying. One day you can be a champion, the winner, because the person in the mirror never tell about realize you. The way of my sea, ooh, ooh. The person in the mirror always never. Thank you.
Studying the data's goal setting. Goal setting. Studying the data's. Once there is a boy who didn't have the right goal to learn. So he spent all the day racing doing nothing. But his parents said him to do something interesting. But he didn't become interested on it at all. So as we saw, he ended up being a loser who couldn't even get any sports, who can't even pass an exam. So here is my program of this, my dear parents, and my dear brothers and sisters. Have you ever wondered why you have been behind schedule so many times? Well, that's because you don't have a right goal to learn. So these days, many people need to understand the importance of goals. As a result, they fail miserably. So Tony Robbins, who is an American author and famous speaker, says that goal setting is the first step in turning invisible to visible. So there are so many disadvantages of not having a goal. So not having a goal can make you do so many errors, repeating, and even you can stress out, and even you can give up. So is that being a successful person? So if you want to be a successful person, you have to have a goal of your own. So it said that 14% of people who has a goal is 10 times more successful. So let me give you some advantages of goal setting. So goal setting is your focus. If you don't have a focus, you won't know what to do. Giving a direction to goal to work on, and even ability of doing what you are doing, and freedom, and also giving you happiness are some of the advantages of goal setting. Let me give you a few examples. I think all of you, my dear brothers and sisters, graduate and going to write your exams. So many of you may find studying so hard. So when you are studying, you can create a goal to study one part per day. So you may do exercises and do sports. And you can have a goal to do those activities too. Having a timetable and having an ambition are two examples for having a goal. So writing down your goals can identify your goals easily. So as I said, you have understood that having goals makes you a successful person. So I think you have to have a goal, work for it, and be a better person. Thank you.
Dear Kavita, the time is right to one is right. The time is right to one is right.
Every one of you knows about this fruit. This is the fruit that taught Isaac Newton about the gravity. The person who introduced us the 3 laws of motion. Think what will happen if Isaac Newton thought these three laws of motion is not useful for the society. Many of these vehicles, modernized items and etc. will not be introduced to us. So, dear impartial board of judges, dear friends and my dear parents, the time is always right to do what is right. Except my friends over here, many of these parents will remember about Karunananda or Karu. He was a Sri Lankan player that who was in the marathon on Olympics 1964. When first, second, third places were chosen, he was the only person that who finished that run. He had 4 more rounds to go. Everyone made fun at him, laughed at him. But at the last round, everyone cheered him up. Think what will happen if he didn't finish that marathon. He won't be a remarkable person in our hearts. He won't be a remarkable person at that time. Take him as an example and think, what's a child's main goal? Their main goal is education. Think what will happen if a child didn't got enough education. They was in their phone, didn't study, what will happen? They won't pass. But what will happen if a child was addicted to studying? Take a little breaks, become relaxed. What will happen? They will pass. The staircase of success will have short steps. From my birth till no one have ever told me the time is right to do what is right. But I'm telling you, the time is right to do what is right. Whether it's taking the road A, road B, the easy road or the difficult road, rice or with curry. So, I'm telling you, the time is right to do what is right. The time is right to finish my time. Thank you.
Don't let your challenges define you. Let your challenges teach you. Don't let your challenges define you. Let your challenges teach you. Chananda means.
Once upon a time, there lived a girl called Sophie. Sophie was poor when she was born, but she worked hard, studied well, and got a scholarship to the country's best school. As Sophie, she had many challenges in her life, but she fearlessly faced them. As a result, she got a scholarship to the country's best school. So, good morning, my professional impartial judges, and my dear parents, and my fellow sisters and brothers. Today, I am going to talk about don't let your failures define you. Let your challenges teach you. Do you know about Barack Obama? He was a president in the United States of America. You will think that presidents had many comfortable childhoods in their lives, but Barack Obama didn't get it. When he was 4 years old, his father passed away, so he had been raised by a single mother. His mother didn't have enough money to send him to school, but his mother decided to teach him extra lessons by herself. Young people like Jasmine Perez. Jasmine didn't speak English when she first started school. Neither of her parents had gone to college. But she studied hard, earned grades, and got a scholarship to the Brown University. Now, in graduate school, studying public health on her way to become Dr. Jasmine Perez. I'm thinking about Anthony Scalzi, who who's fought brain cancer since he was 3. He has to endure all sorts of treatments and surgeries, one of which affected his memory, so it took him much longer, hundreds of extra hours to do his schoolwork. But he sent it to school his fault. J.K. Rowling, we all know, who wrote Harry Potter. Her first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times before it was finally published. These people succeeded because they understood that you can't let your challenges define you. If you're making trouble, that doesn't mean that you are troubled. That means you should work hard, especially you should maintain your patience. We all have challenges, even I do. We can't run away from your challenges. Like Sophie, we can do our level best to get rid of it and win.
Dear teachers, dear parents and my dear children, honestly I did not want to talk and I did not expect to talk, but you all, the children who performed here compelled me to talk. So I think I should talk a little bit. Before that, I must be really thankful. Kalun sir is always been supportive to me. I've known him for more than 10 years now, and I must tell you that he's senior to me, and I get advice from him. So thank you, Kalun sir, for being here, and I hope you will continue to support me in the future as well. And I must tell a few words about Miss Nusla. She was at Sussex. She was a multi-talented student that time. Now I think she is ahead of us also. She is a multi-talented teacher today. She is IELTS lecturer at Westgate College, Colombo. So I'm really happy to be with her, and I think she will be really useful for children and will do a pretty good job as we are doing today, right? Right. And also I'm really thankful to Keulen Institute because you know that I can't do everything like this because they supported me all this time. Whatever I do, they just ask what they should do and they support me always. So really thankful, both of you, right? And so children, finally I'd like to tell you something about your speeches. Now generally it's like this to children, and what I say like this, maybe you agree because you feel once you have done the speech, you feel the level because you watch other speeches as well. It's if I talk generally like this, some date very well, I mean super, I don't know what the other word for that, super, excellent, or whatever it is. It's truly happy, my face was always smiling. I don't know whether they were taking photos and all, so smiley face was there. Others, of course, at a moderate level, they did kind of. And finally, there were some children, a few children, they tried their level best, but could not perform very much as they wished this time. But what I am telling for all these three categories is, as most of these children said, like Thomas Alva Edison, or Bill Gates, or who's that Harry Potter author? J.K. Rowling. So whoever it is, just keep doing, children, because this could have been your first experience like this, talking to a large audience, right? So, but this should not be your last time. As somebody said, this may be the right time for you to talk. Never mind whatever happened to you, maybe once you come here, you are not cool, you are not comfortable, you couldn't do sometimes as you planned earlier. But some speeches of course surprised me. Right? So whatever it is, and you know that in my words some talk too fast maybe, and right? But whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Dear children, just keep doing, because you know, as a teacher, now today I guide lots of children. I guided lots of children. These are my senior students. They are doing C1. I'm really thankful. Pasandi, Gangana, Kujan and Dehmi. You don't know that they are doing C1. You don't know what you mean by C1. But I'll tell in brief. The exam is, you know that you can't even imagine in your level passing it. So they are working very hard. But I know that they'll succeed one day, because they are students of mine. Because now never, I'm a person who never gives up. So what I tell you is, as my students, you never give up. I was not fortunate to learn in English medium, and actually I didn't have teachers, you know, that to guide me as I am guiding to you all. In a way, you are really fortunate. So what I mean is, again and again, don't give up this, because you want to develop these abilities, talents, skills, whatever it is. So just keep doing, right? Whether I don't know whether you all will be selected or not, because no, it's something beyond my influence, because I never influence anybody. They are free to take their own distance. So, and maybe you may think in a different way, but there's a criteria for the Board of Judges. They might have decided in a different perspective according to the criteria. So whatever it is, so finally also what I'm telling is, we'll go ahead like this. So you will have a bright future one day. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen and my dear children, so now I'd like to invite Ms. Nusla Niaz to speak to you for a few words.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity today. And hello everyone, welcome. And I'm Nusla. So, having worked very hard during the past few months with my students at the university and at my new workplace, I found it really stressful, and coming here today gave me so much of a new perspective and a lot of pleasure, because seeing you souls, beautiful souls perform today gave me so much strength, knowing that there is a person who can always keep guiding you towards the best. Because you know now, as we are going through a very difficult time in Sri Lanka, and a lot of us are looking forward to going abroad, to expanding our horizons, right? But one of the most important things that you need during these times is English. And not just English in terms of reading or writing or listening, but especially speaking. Because once you go out into the world, what people will judge you by is how well you can speak, how well you can present yourself, and you're getting the perfect kind of training that you need by working with your sir here. So during my schooling years, sir has been a really great inspiration, and he has guided me in so many ways, right? And I'm sure you can feel that here, because all of you, although you might have faced a little bit of challenges coming here, everyone performed in different levels, right? But that's okay, because the most important thing is being able to come here, standing in front of a huge audience, and being able to speak out your heart, right? So I wish you all the best, everyone, and keep speaking, keep doing it. It doesn't matter whether you make mistakes, it doesn't matter whether you feel afraid, you just have to keep doing it, and one day you're not going to realize that you're speaking in front of an audience, you're just going to speak, right? Okay, then I hope I can keep it short. So, Hamza, would you like to say a few words?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, all the best. And someone who are in the team singing in the bathroom and working out in the bathroom, I'm on both teams, okay?
Good morning, every one of you, dear Sir and Ms. Nusla, and directors of the Tirula Institute. I'm so happy to talk to you at at the finale of the program, because all the students showed their talents in the presence of us and in the presence of the parents, so that it is a very good opportunity, because he has done a very great opportunity for the betterment of the students. So all the parents have to understand what this is, what he is going to do, and what is the purpose of doing all these activities, so that all the core skills have to be developed under this category. When we learn a language, we have to develop all these all core skills: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. So most of the students showed their talents in our presence, and we are so happy about them, and we are happy to talk to you about those students. You are so fortunate to get some instructions from such a teacher. He is also a dedicated teacher, you know very well regarding this. He is a very dedicated, highly talented teacher, or multi-skills he has, so that you should get the instructions from him for going forward and try to get the maximum benefits from this. Because Cambridge certification is a very important one. When you go abroad or when you face some interviews, you are given special attention to those things, so that you have get such important certifications from such valuable places. So, as the students, I think you are very pleased regarding this marvelous opportunity, because public speaking skills are not developed by the government schools. Some parents know, because the teachers are not making any speeches in those places. Although they are teachers, but they are not speaking. They are not delivering any speeches in the presence of the people. Although there are 2-3 English teachers in the school, they are not talking to each other. They are talking to one another inside the school, because they are afraid of talking. They are frightened. So that is a very harmful situation in the society. As the teacher, we have to talk fluently in the presence of the students. Then they take the teachers as the examples, as the exemplary characters to talk. So this is a marvelous opportunity what he has given you. So take the maximum benefits from him, because he has some goals. He worked for the betterment of the students. He worked very hard for the betterment of the students. He thinks of the students like that. He wants to see the skills of the students. So I admire himself, and I am so thankful to you, sir, for inviting me. Very often he invites me for judging such kinds of programs. So this is also one of the programs. I am also very happy for inviting me. Thank you very much for inviting me, and thank you for listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges and fellow participants. Today, we stand on the threshold of this significant moment as we reveal the names of the top 30 indicators and 13 speakers who have stood victorious in this round and will progress to the next stage of this intellectual journey.
After careful deliberation, the esteemed judge board has selected the top 5 debaters who has demonstrated exceptional eloquence, profound insight, and a remarkable ability to articulate their viewpoints. Without further ado, let us announce the names of these deserving individuals. First place goes to Temidu, and second place goes to Netul, third place goes to Vihagar, fourth place goes to Vasindu, and fifth place goes to Himasha. Temidu, Netul, Vihagar, Vasindu, Himasha, Satmisha, Vipuli, Jemul, Andara, Sapni, Asumi, Shenalya, Isan.
I'd like to announce the names who've been selected for the next level, I mean for the final round. Everyone did their level best, but you know, as a competition, the judge board had to select 13 out of you all for the next level or for the final round. Let me announce the names who been selected for the final round. S&D, please give a big hand for them. Shenalya Mendes, Tasuni Waragada, Satini Sudamsa, Mandara Situm, Jenul Dinsara, Lituli Malka, Santisha Dehani, Himasha Samaradeva, Dasindu Dinsara, Vihanga Kavishara, Netul Savinda, and Temindu.
Once you have been selected, we want to commend you for your dedication and commend your performance. Your preparation, passion, and persuasive skills have truly set you apart. We eagerly anticipate witnessing your continued success in the rounds to come. Now, in every competition, we understand that there must be those who, because their varied efforts, do not qualify to the next round. To the competitors who are not been selected to the top 30, we want to extend our heartfelt appreciation for your participation. Also, your thoughtful arguments and your performance have contributed to the richness of this event. And we encourage you to take this experience as an opportunity to learn, grow, and return even stronger in the coming future.
Remember, in the world of debating, every round is a chance to define your skills and present your perspective with greater clarity. Your journey is an end here, and we hope to see each and every one of you continue to engage, challenge, and inspire in the pursuit of knowledge and understanding.
With that being said, once again, congratulations for all of the competitors who have been selected and all the participants. So, we eagerly anticipate witnessing your continued success.